the Trevor Jackson Podcast.
What's poppin' with y'all, man? It's almost been a decade since the last time we got a Clipse album. We have one on the way, though. Let God sort them out. It's the first single off the album, Ace Trumpets. I think it overshadowed all the releases this week. Lil Wayne dropped a mixtape, and we'll talk about it at the end of the reaction, But this is about Clipse right now. To me, the Clipse is one of the best groups in the game. I just acknowledge the locks on the channel and acknowledge their greatness and everything, though. But longevity means a lot. These are brothers. These are family members. So let's get on into the record. Let me be quiet for a moment, man. Let's check it out. When you on my channel, you listening to it in high quality. So let's get right to it. Ace Trumpets.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace Trumpets in rose mode. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P, niggas is my sons and that's on repeat. Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy, how could you and me be? Ever seen his peers, can't compare, you just CC. Don't you know these clears in my ears, only VVs? Play musical chairs, Fred Astaire through these GTs. Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't please me. White glove service with the brick, I am Luigi. Sold ecstasy and disappeared, I am Houdini. Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeegees. Had your interviews, I just kiki. Life's peachy, ASAP with Riri. You rappers all beneath me, but love like the Bee Gees. International flights connect me to the Wi-Fi. The only way you reach me, Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow.
We're going to get to No Malice verse. He was Malice the last time there was the Clipse, but now he's No Malice, no malicious intent. That's a celebratory verse that he's back with his brother. He's sending shots to me, talking about niggas still waiting on Ye. Seemed like Jim Jones caught a little bit of, a stray in there because Jim Jones made a whole record and Pusha T never even acknowledged the nigga at the end of the day. So far what I like about this record to me is that the bars is impeccable. People say that they get tired of hearing the drug dealer braggadocious raps though, but coming from that environment and him being successful in the music industry, not seeing no other realms of like financial structures or whatever, I understand it and I can relate to it. And at the end of the day, I respect it because that's the lifestyle and the way that I grew up and the way I created my music also. So let's get into No Malice verse, man, and see what he talking about on this thing. Real talk.
Vodka, Panama fishing village, visiting with Papa, with choppers, all of you in pasta, simply just Ferrari window shoppers. The one that I just sorted looked like it was built by NASA. Over $500,000 we call for Kasha, reaching for Akasha, never leaving home without my piece like I'm a Hatma. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you'll die at the Oscars. Persona non grata, mi casa su casa. Drugs killed my team spirit, welcome to Nirvana. You was Fuji Lala, I was Alibaba. Dressed in House of Gucci, made from selling Lady Gaga. Hakuna Matata, island wearing tie-dye. Umbrella in my rolls, match the one that's in this Mata. Listen, you are not I, cross T's, dot I's. I done disappeared and reappeared without a voila. Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace Trumpets in rose mode.
I might actually have to run that back. I'm not trying to see who had the better verse, but No Malice coming from doing Christian music and religious-based music with no cuss words and or whatever, for him to come back a decade later, how he was spitting on that motherfucker, And I really don't like to curse like that. That was some serious bars. You can tell, you know what I like about rappers though? If you're an artist like this new generation, no disrespect because I love the new generation, they like to continuously release music. You know, to me, you got to go away for a while and have life experiences so you can have something to say. No Malice, I can tell he's been away. The things that he was rapping about, the way he was putting it together, that was impeccable to me for him to have been away from this type of secular music for a decade. I salute that, man. In the comment section, tell me if y'all looking forward to the album or y'all tired of this type of rap or y'all ain't even interested in it. This was some bullshit or whatever, or how y'all feeling about the Ace Trumpets. I know how Ye feeling. He heard this and he made this tweet. Let me play this tweet. I miss me and Pusha's friendship. May the 30th. That was right when this song was about to release. So he must have heard a couple of records from the album and was like, damn, they got some heat. To me, I feel like, this kind of sounds like a Ye beat, but it's that dark, grimy, hustler, straight aggressive music, and it was produced by Pharrell. Pharrell, he kind of lost his footing when he got away from Buddy from the Nerds or whatever, the Chad Hugo. His production hasn't been as immaculate as it used to be, but this was fire. Salute to Pharrell too, and the Clipse. They're getting back to the basics, man, and I'm looking forward to the album and the creativity from the album, man. Let's further the discussion in the comment section below. What's y'all thoughts about this, man? Appreciate y'all for tuning in to my show, man. I give this a 10 out of 10. Real talk.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.